Desk everyone, I'm Teresa Hergert. It may have been one of the worst kept secrets in sports right now, but the Toronto Maple Leafs say they've got their man. Mike Murphy became the team's 24th head coach today. The former assistant with both the Leafs and the New York Rangers signed a 3-year deal worth just over $1 million. His roots are deep with the Leafs, and he is a popular choice by the players. Susan Rogers has more.
For Mike Murphy, this is the ultimate job, back to his hometown to head up the team that he revered as a boy. It was just a couple of years ago that Murphy was an assistant with the Leafs, but to be named head coach is something special.
Having grown up in the shadow of this building when I was a boy, I played here and practiced here. I played here as a pro, and I came back here and worked here as an assistant coach. My father brought me to many games here when I was a young boy growing up, and I remember George Armstrong scoring the goal into the empty net in 1967. I was here in blue seats, so those are all vivid memories for me.
When I first came to Toronto back in 1991, Mike was the first person I hired to bring into the Leaf organization, so I think he's a great candidate. He's experienced. He's had the opportunity of working with 4 NHL organizations, and every team operates differently, so he brings the best of each with him.
Murphy's a popular choice with the players, some of whom know him from his stint as an assistant in Toronto from 1991 to 94.
He can be very intimidating if he has to be, and he's also, I guess, very compassionate where he can communicate with certain guys. And as you know, throughout a season, when you're going through some bad times, that can make a big difference on your hockey club.
He's the type of guy when things are going well, he'll pat you on the back and let you know you're doing well. But if you're dragging your butt, he's going to let you know, and that's what we need.
The search for a head coach has been a long, drawn-out process, with several other candidates getting serious consideration.
There's other people I'm sure Cliff would have liked to try to get, but that's not always the situation in this sport. It's often timing and being in the right place at the right time, and I feel like I'm that guy right now.
It's still up in the air who else will join Murphy behind the bench. Mike Foligno, Mike Kitchen, and Rick Walmsley will all be back in some capacity, but Murphy's still looking to add one more assistant.
Somebody who's maybe a little more even-tempered, isn't quite as emotional, has the ability to teach and to communicate, and who will get instant respectability from the players.
Murphy and his assistants will have their work cut out for them, dealing with a team in transition. The Leafs are currently in the process of cutting $5 million off their existing budget, and that means bringing in some younger, cheaper players. But Murphy says youth is not so bad, as was proven this past season with the Panthers.
Florida is a statement in itself as to introducing young players into your lineup and having success, and I think that's something that we will we'll try to do and do as best we can, but I just think that the team has great core players, and because of it, I think we're going to be fine.
With only 7 weeks left to training camp, it won't take long to find out. Susan Rogers, TSN, Toronto.